Hello, Joel Luke Arnold for another video. Um, Today I want to elaborate on the economy, okay? You guys might think I'm crazy. Everyone calls me crazy, but one day my words will value. The economy is built on the fact that we need to make things that don't last, okay? And let me elaborate on this. The guy who created the light bulb, he had a direct current, right? And they ran direct current through all of America. I forgot his name. It starts with an E. Got it on my knee right now. But anyways, so he had direct current, and he ran it, and it was very dangerous because if you touch the end of a direct current wire, you will blow up, like literally, like in the cartoons. It took a lot of wiring. It was inefficient. It used a lot of resources. And so Tesla walked in his door with some inventions, and he said, "I have a way to create an alternating current that will save on wire. It'd be thinner wire. It's less dangerous." And he laughed. "I'll get the fuck out of my office. You're trash." Okay, but Tesla was persistent. Okay, he did not want to give up. Okay, and he was going against big dogs that were already set in stone. They had the power, they had the control, and they had the market. So he didn't give up. And Tesla started working on it, and eventually he hired Tesla because he knew his potential. But anyways, he took his invention and he got a bunch of orphan kids around the city to collect all the orphan dogs. He took Tesla's alternating current, hooked up a bunch of orphan dogs to it, and shocked them in the middle of the city to prove that it was a shitty invention. But the over what I'm getting at is he was trying to shame the man. He was trying to downgrade him because he knew it was better, more efficient, and everything, and he was scared. Um, um, People that have inventions that will better people and better resources, they're scared. You know what I mean? They don't want to lose the control over the money. Let's say the light bulb industry. Okay, a company made a light bulb that would last. There's actually a light bulb that it's 130 years old in some fire station in Virginia, right? So they were creating these light bulbs that were lasting forever, and the company went out of business because they weren't making profit off of it. Okay, um, I want to meet in the middle. Say, okay, so what I mean is, we can make the light bulb last a little bit longer. We can still they can still make money, keep the economy flowing, and save resources. Um, the economy is all about in out with the old, in with the new. Things have to break soon, like the iPhones. They purposely make them to break so they can make money. Who has another fucking $1,000 to drop on an iPhone? People are getting sick of it and they're protesting. They're getting mad because these are loyal customers that are going back every day to get their iPhones, and they make glass out of the back. Like, we don't fucking have glass bodies. We shatter. You know, it's illogical, but it's logical for the profit and revenue. You know, um, it's just crazy. You know what I mean? How um, they have the power to expand our revenue in within our banks, the people's banks, but they don't want to lose it because they're gonna try all the power to hold on to that control. You know what I mean? They do not want to give us anything. They want to keep it because the greed. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck, dude. 11 families, bro. What the fuck do you do with $1 trillion, bro? Wipe your ass with money? Like, what the fuck, bro? That's fucking crazy, bro. I mean, I understand people with big companies, they did build it up, from scratch. Some of them did, and they worked their ass off, you know what I mean? But I'm saying, bro, a lot of those people that worked on the bottom uh, don't get fucking recognized for their hard work, And I'm trying just to even it out. It's kind of fucked up, bro, but I think it's the only way to even all the shit out, And if we even out the revenue with in everyone's bank accounts, then we'll have an average lifestyle that's higher than the poverty today. You know what I mean? Way higher. Um, we do have the power to take back what is ours. People don't just. This is what America's about. We're about banding fucking together, getting the biggest balls and whooping ass. You know what I mean? We're not just gonna sit around and fucking take shit. Fuck no. We're fucking Americans. We change if we want to change. You know what I mean? It's just crazy that I'm not a Republican, okay, but when they raided the Capitol, and all the media was like, "Oh, it's an insurrection." No, it's not. Okay, and if you guys said that to George Washington, he'd be like, "Are you crazy? You guys don't want me to do this? You don't want it? Yeah, go say that to Mr. George, and then come back." You know what I mean? I understand, but if someone wants to change, they're gonna change regardless. You know what I mean? We left England to escape the control of the church on religion. You know what I mean? Because religion and the church taxed everything. They were taxing a lot of shit. All the imported goods that came from England, they would tax it. And that's how the king was making money. And England and Spain was the two most powerful powers back in the day. Everyone was scared of them. Okay. They were large in numbers. They had the resources, you know. So George Washington was the little guy, you know. So he had to come up with a game plan. Okay, so he took to warfare to using guerrilla tactics. The musket fighting back in the day was a difficult war because it was hard to unload the musket. Okay, the musket took like a minute or two to reload, and it was inefficient. You know what I mean? Compared to today's rifles and shit and ARs, but they would stand in lines of six, and what would happen is the first line would shoot. It'd be a line of six, and like it'd be six people parallel to each other, and then it'd be like six rows back. And the first line would shoot, kneel down. Second line would shoot, kneel down, and they would all be reloading, and then it would just repeat. So George Washington said, "Hey, look, I'm gonna create some. So I'm gonna do it different." He started getting in the trees and doing like commando stuff, and he started being sneaky, you know, laying down, you know. And those British people got their asses whipped because they just stood there. They stood there and took those bullets, and their commanders were like, "You stand in that line and take those bullets from those guys." That's why they lost, because change. You know what I mean? They wiped their ass with the damn tea, barley, and wine, whatever the fuck came over, and they said, "We're not gonna take bullshit." You know what I mean? We're not gonna take this lobster back freaking taxation. You know, the taxes, bro. You know what I mean? Money was built to enslave. I'm sorry, but it was built by the first king, and they built it so you have to work to have money, and you to have money you got to work, and that's the only way you can have money, you know. Or yeah, well, there's other ways too, you know, but that's unconventional. But yeah, money is the root of all evil. See what it do to the root of the people. Praying forgiveness on the church's steeple.